Hello everyone, this is another Monday, the first Monday in October. We're heading for the last quarter. And as I mentioned in the last video, we still have enough time in order to do whatever it is God placed on our heart. But in the process of trying to get things done, especially if we're focusing, it's the end of the month or the end of the year, we might start getting some stinking thinking. So in this week's video, we will be talking about self-care for a mental state. So hello, my name is Paula Simon, a believer who 25 plus years ago made the decision, changed my life, strengthened my faith, which led to a closer walk with God. On this platform, I encourage women to be more proactive in their life and embrace changes one step at a time. If you are new to this channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. And if you are a returning subscriber or visitor, welcome also. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on the notification button so YouTube will let you know when a new video is uploaded. And share. Tell your sister or your cousin or your aunt, the lady that works next to you at work. Let them know about the video. Let them know about the channel. I would be extremely grateful. As I said in the introduction, this week we'll look at self-care for a mental state. You see, sometimes the minute we say self-care, we're thinking about physical. We might be thinking about taking a rest. We might be thinking about having a massage. We might be thinking about taking vacation. But one thing that is easy for us to do is not focus on our mental state. And guys, when we are away from the job, when we're away from everything else that might be taking up our time, our mental state, our mind is be working all the time. And that is what will decide how we would show up in the world. That will decide how we will react to things. That will decide on how productive we are based on what we're telling ourselves. And our mind is a battlefield. And regardless of what, that is the area that it could be easily attacked. And when our mind is force-fed with things that are not productive towards us, or things that are not productive towards our well-being, we will fall in line with whatever it is. You're not good enough. What happened to you? You're approaching another birthday, or a birthday just passed, you didn't accomplish things. And then we start reminding, I thought you said you tell everyone that at the beginning of the year, you will learn to swim, start riding a bike. Up to now, you're not doing it. You're not good enough. And you could be walking around well-dressed, to the nines, as my mom would say. Hair, nails, everything you're tipping around with heels. Driving the best car, have all of these material things. But yet still you walk around feeling like a failure because of what is being said to you. And you thinking about all these things that is not productive. It is hard for us to shut out our thoughts. And in some cases, because it's been happening for years, it becomes second nature. And we fester on these thoughts. And if we look closely, it is not working for us. The only thing left for us to do is really and truly ask for God's help. After so many years of these thoughts festering, and it becomes like second nature, we could sabotage a good job, a great relationship, a magnificent opportunity, all of that things, because these thoughts are bothering us. The only way I could tell you for you to get help is to honestly ask God for help. Would it happen right away? No. Would the thoughts go away? I don't think so, because for myself, I will have these thoughts. But right now, what I realize is that the minute it crop up, it is not of God. I know it's not of God. This is not my situation. Because when a thought come up today, I start looking back. Look at my frame of reference. Okay, in 2017, you were thinking this way about this situation. You were thinking this way about that. In 2015 or 14, you come to a point that you realize this is all stinking thinking. And in 2017, you might have been thinking about the job or a workmate, or you're thinking about this promotion and you're not going to get it because people don't like you, whatever the case might be. And in 2021, it'll be some other thing you're thinking about, another ugly thought. But if you look at it, there isn't any documented proof then. It's just a feelings you had. Our feelings could change, and it does change. In the process of being bold, in the process of being proactive in our lives, we got to start checking things. All right, I feel this way, but I felt this way last week, or I felt this way last month. Is there anything in your life now to support these feelings? Did I just lose a job? Am I ill? Is there anything that you know for certain? Is there anything documented? You just get the email that this person said you would be fired. No, you just get the feelings based upon what something happened the last time that this is going to happen now. That was then. We cannot buy into that. And when we get ourselves in that state, I know at one time I used to literally get a headache. For years, I permanently had Advil, Tylenol, or some one of those pain medication in my bag. For years, I walk because I will get these headaches. And as I look back on my life, they had incidents, they had situations that, yes, I was supposed to be worried about. But if I really start thinking and being honest with myself, I had these thoughts and feelings long before that situation come up, right? So at this point, the minute it pop up, if you ask my daughter, well, got this conversation with her, I would say, Ken, I just not feeling good. And you know what? I got to talk myself out of this. I have a friend, Gwen in New York, who will call and say, let's talk each other off of the sidewalk. Because really and truly, you're not on the ledge. It's some silly thoughts you have. So there was a joke. I need somebody to talk me off of the sidewalk, right? So when you see we get these sidewalk feelings that if we're not be careful will really turn to a ledge, we have to nip it in the bud. We have to see it for what it is. Does that mean that the feelings will immediately go away? No. When you recognize what it is, and you say, okay, I'm not engaging in this because it's not working for me. You find something else to do, and then you suddenly realize, I'm not feeling as stressed as I was before. If it's a money problem, check and see how many other money problems you had in your life before. How many other times a bill was due and you didn't get it paid? How many other times before you had to call the credit card company, the car company, the mortgage company, whoever you had to call? And you survive it. That situation was resolved by some way. Either you had to pay a late fee, you had to write a letter, they gave you time enough to pay it, you had to borrow some money. Whatever it was you had to do, you were wrong to experience the problem again. So you have to not let things floor you, because when it does, it hampers everything else. And guys, being a believer never said it's going to be a walk in the park. The difference is that when you see there's a stumble in the park, you know someone you could call on that is there for you. That if it's something for you to go through, will give you the strength, the soothing of your spirit in order for you to go through it. And when you release it to him, you might realize the solution was always there. There was something you could have done. There's some way you could call or something like that. But you would never get a resolution. You would never able to figure it out because you're all caught up with the problem. I don't know what you might be experiencing now. Oh, I know for certain who could handle that. And what we have to admit to ourselves is that we can't do it. And most of all, God won't tell us how he's going to take care of the situation. So we just have to trust him in the process. Guys, this is life. Providing we breathe in, there will be something happening. It's now we have to decide whether we're going to make that situation throw us in such a loop that it knock us off course. Not only put us, sidetrack us, but sometimes knock us completely off a track. Or whatever plan God have for us. God pays for whatever he order. So if he give you a certain life you're going through, if it's to be a mother, a wife, or whatever you are, whatever role you're in right now, be it that job, whatever it is, he knows. And you cannot let it stress you. you got to go right back to him. Father, you're in charge of my life. So you see this annoying job? I'm asking you if I'm supposed to be here to help me through. And if not, could you please remove it? It's simple. Talking to God, you have a relationship with him. It's just like how you can get on the phone and ganga with your friend. The thing about it, you might have to sense the way you're telling your friend based on how comfortable you are with that person, because you want to keep your business to yourself. You ain't got a problem with God. He could get the full money. He get everything. Just let him know. But you cannot afford to hold on to it. We are a set of bold, proactive women. And as much as possible, we're going to take things in charge. And when you see the arms get tired, we're going to turn to be Father and say, here, I need extra help. I was not created by you for this extra step. So you know what? You got to take it on. And he will. He loves us. He knows your heart. He's going to come true for you. So guys, let's continue focusing on self-care, but especially our mental health. Here, control everything. And as I said before, if you find this video is of any help to you, if it's the first time, click on the channel. Check the playlist there. See what the channel is about. Not only look at the videos, subscribe, turn on the notification, and share with everyone who you come in contact with. I know what I'm saying will be help to someone somewhere. So if it's good to you and you say, oh, I could think of someone I could share it with who might need a word, please do. It will be greatly appreciated. So guys, have a great week and I'll see you next week. So take care. Bye.